இந்த வீடியோவை உங்களுக்கு வழங்குவோர் மாலை முரசு செய்திகள் தொலைக்காட்சியின் படிப்போம் ஜெயிப்போம் உயர்கல்வியை தேர்ந்தெடுப்பதில் உள்ள சந்தேகங்களை தீர்க்கும் நிகழ்ச்சி தினமும் மாலை 5 மணிக்கு.
Good morning, Malai Murasu viewers. 15 minutes news in English. Headlines for the day. Pope Francis laid to rest, buried inside his favorite Rome church. Serve with honesty, uphold social justice. CM Stalin urges UPSC achievers train under non-Mudalvan scheme. Three killed, 7 injured in cracker unit blast near Sivagasi. Pakistan PM breaks silence on Pahalgam attack, says ready for neutral and transparent investigation. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has broke his silence on the Pahalgam attack. "14 dead, over 516 injured in explosion at Iran Shahid Raji port." Rain play spoils sport in IPL. Match between KKR versus PBK is called off. Both teams share a point each. We got it wrong at the auction table. CSK coach Fleming admits after a series of defeats. News in detail. Pope Francis laid to rest, buried inside his favorite Rome church. Pope Francis was buried inside his favorite Rome church after a funeral mass in St. Peter's Square, the Vatican said on Saturday. The funeral of Pope Francis took place in the majestic Baruch Plaza in front of St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican. He was buried at the Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica in Rome. Many world leaders, including President Draupadi Murmu and US President Donald Trump, attended the ceremony to honor the Catholic leader. The funeral saw up to 2 lakh people, with the Italian and Vatican authorities mounting a major security operation. The funeral sets off the first of 9 days of official Vatican mourning for Francis, who took over following the resignation of Pope Benedict XV in 2013. Will create more jobs for youth, says PM Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the government is working hard to create more job and business opportunities. He was speaking at the 15th Roger Mela after giving out over 51,000 appointment letters. Modi said this is a time full of chances for young people. He added that the IMF has said India will stay the fastest growing big economy. This means more job in all areas. The Prime Minister also said industries like cars and shoes are breaking records in production and export, creating many new jobs. Serve with honesty, uphold social justice. CM Stalin urges UPSC achievers train under non-Mudalvan scheme. Chief Minister MK Stalin on Saturday spoke to students who cleared the UPSC exam. These students were trained under the Tamil Nadu government's non-Mudalvan scheme. Speaking at a special event at Anna Administrative Staff College, Stalin praised the student. He said their success made Tamil Nadu proud. He asked them to serve the people with honesty, courage and kindness. You must win the hearts of the people, Stalin said. Serve with honesty and stand for social justice. The people will always remember you. He said Tamil Nadu has a long history of producing great IAS and IPS officers. He also noted that in recent years, success rate had dropped, but the latest achievements have brought back pride. Stalin said the non-Mudalvan scheme was created to help students succeed. Your success shows that our vision was right, he added. Pension hike for former MLAs. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin today announced a significant increased pension and medical benefits for former members of the State Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. Speaking in the Assembly, the Chief Minister said, the monthly pension for former MLAs and MLCs will be increased from Rs 30,000 to 35,000. The family pension for the dependents of former legislators will be raised from Rs 15,000 to 17,500 per month. The annual medical allowance provided to former MLAs and MLCs will be increased from Rs 75,000 to 1 lakh. He added that for the current financial year, those who have already received Rs 75,000 as medical allowance will be given the remaining Rs 25,000 after necessary amendments to the guidelines are made. Three killed, 7 injured in cracker unit blast near Sivagasi. In a tragic incident, 3 workers were killed and 7 others injured in an explosion that occurred in a cracker manufacturing unit at Kallakurichi of Sivagasi, Virudhunagar district on Saturday. Among those injured, 3 of them suffered burns and one of them who suffered extensive burns remains in a critical condition. All victims are women, sources said. The explosion occurred in a chemical mixing room and in a swift response. Several brigades from 3 water tenders from Sivagasi and 1 from Srivilliputtur fire station rushed to the spot to extinguish the fire. The explosion flattened a working shed and caused damage to 16 other sheds on the factory premises. Pakistan PM breaks silence on Pahalgam attack, says ready for neutral and transparent investigation. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has broken his silence on the Pahalgam terror attack. Sharif said Pakistan was ready for a neutral and transparent investigation. He also said the country would not compromise on its security. Peace is our preference, Sharif added. His comments come after days of strong statements from Pakistani ministers. The Pahalgam attack was one of the deadliest in Kashmir in recent years. Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists killed 26 tourists in the Western Valley, also called Mini Switzerland. In February 2019, following the attack in Pulwama that left 44 soldiers dead, India launched airstrikes in Balakot targeting terrorist launch pads. He has to be dealt with differently. Trump wants Putin over Ukraine. Former US President Donald Trump has criticized Russian President Putin for recent attacks on civilians in Ukraine. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said there was no reason for Putin to fire missiles into cities and towns. He made the remarks after meeting Ukraine President Zelensky in Rome. Trump said he now thinks Putin maybe doesn't want to stop the war. He suggested Putin might need to be dealt with differently, possibly through more banking or secondary sanctions. Too many people are dying, Trump wrote. Meanwhile, the Kremlin said Putin told US NOE that he was ready for talks with Ukraine without preconditions during a meeting on Friday in Moscow. "14 dead, over 700 injured in explosion at Iran's Shahid Raji port. After a huge explosion at the Shahid Raji port of Iran's Bandar Abbas city, 14 people died and over 700 were injured according to media reports. Containers at the port exploded, which resulted in a massive blast. The footage of the incident showed thick smoke emerging from the area. Furthermore, the activities on the port were suspended to put out the fire. The port Shahid Raji is located around 1,000 kilometers south of the capital city of Tehran. The port handles container traffic, has oil tanks and other petrochemical facilities. Hamas open to long truce but refuses to disarm. Hamas has said it is ready for a long-term truce with Israel but will not give up its weapons. An official from Hamas spoke as the group's leaders met mediators in Cairo for ceasefire talks. Sources said that Hamas is offering a 5 to 7 year truce. In return, they want the war to end, Gaza to be rebuilt, Palestine prisoners freed and hostages released. Hamas is hoping to gain support from mediators for its proposal. Israeli officials have not yet responded to the offer. Talks are expected to continue over the next few days. The talks in Cairo continue as efforts to end the conflict move forward. We got it wrong at the auction table, CSK coach Fleming admits after a series of defeats. Chennai Super Kings coach Stephen Fleming admitted that the team made mistakes during the auction. He said the wrong choices have hurt the team badly this IPL season. CSK is struggling with 7 losses in 9 matches. They are at the bottom of the points table. We are proud of our past record, but this season things have not gone our way, Fleming said after the loss of Sunrisers Hyderabad. He admitted that the team got it wrong at the auction and missed a few important players.